Right, a little flip nozzle there on the vertical live stream. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool thing. Hello there, Leather. There goes the kitty. She's knocking some dirt into my water. She's excited to hang out. Welcome to the Fire Slug Live Smoke Break, the Menthol edition. We're going to smoke a menthol this time. I don't know, it's hard to focus. I've never done the flip. Maybe I should try focusing. Yeah, looks like there's a focus function on here. And today we're doing the smoke break with the Lunchable thing. We're going to go ahead and try and open up the Lunchable with one hand. Somebody was kind enough to give me the Lunchable here. Never had one, never had this new kind. We've got the regular 5 grams of protein sort here for our snacking pleasure. So we're just going to go ahead and open it up and try this out. I'm going to make one. And yeah, of course it's hard to do with, here's, it's giving me some cheese sort of stuff. Maybe I can get one off of there. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, there, Pinky. And then there's Pinky. Pinky wants to hang out. Looks like Blaze and Leather. And, well, that one's hard to tell, but it's probably Ralph. And then here's the pepperoni kind of stuff. And then it comes with what appears to be a cracker. So yeah, with the Lunchable thing. So we'll just go ahead and try one. Don't have very high hopes for this. Of course, I've already got a cat hair on one, but that's okay. It's not my first cat hair. Got some water with it. You see the cat put a little mud in right there. If I need a drink, it's going to be hard. So yeah, so far, not very good. I have to say the predominant flavor is probably sugar. Have a drink of the dirt water here. Okay, and let's see if, I don't like it very much. Let's see if the cats will eat one. You guys like the 5 gram Lunchables, kitty? Oh, we might have got our first viewer. Probably get this guy. Blaze will eat anything. So Blaze will probably chow some pepperoni there. Come on over here, kitties. Have a Lunchable. Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat more than one of those things. One of those Lunchables there, which we were just here at the Fire Slug Smoke Break having a mozzarella pepperoni Lunchable. It's not the best. It's not really a cat-friendly tray. So if you were going to feed yours to the cat, I would suggest just kind of maybe get one of these jungle leaves or something. And obviously, when I leave this little area back here, if those cats haven't eaten any of that, which, here, we'll just make it easy on her. We'll make a little plate here on her jungle thing and see if the cat likes something. As I was just saying, the predominant flavor from those that I got was sugar. Not so good. Not so good. But yeah, welcome to the Fire Slug Smoke Break, Menthol Edition, where the show is going to last for about that much longer, and then we're done talking. We'll be done. I didn't really come up with anything to talk about other than silly Lunchables and menthol cigarettes. Oh, went from 19 to 4 people as soon as I mentioned smoking. That's funny. Didn't get to put a thumbnail up there. I usually try and put a thumbnail up that manages to say smoke break. So you can see, so smoke break, we got about that much longer in our episode. I don't usually smoke a menthol. We're just going to go ahead and check this out. We actually get a little bit of movement. I see the pepperoni is gone, and Blaze is going for a cracker. Pinky there, looks like she's the one. Pinky right there probably is the one who finished the pepperoni. But in case you can't see, I'm just here in a little side area we have, kind of next to the structure on the big island of Hawaii. So That's where me and the cats are right now. Good old big island of Hawaii. Having a smoke break. This is the first time I've ever been able to use the flip function on this thing. I mentioned that just a minute ago. I'm kind of surprised. It looks like maybe I could do focus there too, and if I just hold still, no, it still pulses back and forth. I've got a whole bunch of other new buttons on there. I don't even know what they do. I'm scared to touch them. But here's a little arrow down button on the screen. Obviously, you guys probably can't see that. Oh, it's a mute. Probably mutes me. Wouldn't know. Don't know. Create highlight. Yeah, wouldn't know what that does. Hide live video. Don't know that one either. Green screen. I don't know. Are they satisfied with the autofocus feature that my phone comes with rather than the weird pulsing action that it has? There's just a couple double arrows. I wonder what happens if you... Oh, God, don't do that. No, now you're looking at me. Yeah, we don't do that. Oh, that was flip. Okay, I know what that one is now. That one's flip. So, I wasn't too happy with the Lunchables at the beginning of the smoke break, which has about this much longer to go. I tried one. I wasn't very impressed with it. Again, the predominant flavor seemed to be sugar, not mozzarella. But the Jungle Kitties, they'll go ahead and they'll just eat up about anything, I guess. Obviously, the pepperoni was the favorite, and the cheese is the next to go, and then they will perhaps work their way through the crackers. Oh boy, maybe we could name off a couple of the plants we got back here that the pigs haven't destroyed. That one right there is the Coleolus, something like there. Next to some of our big Dieffenbachia. There's the last strand of Heliconia. The pigs got in there and did a bunch of stuff, so I don't really know what happened to the rest of the Heliconia. It's gone. We've got a Dieffenbachia and an Anthurium fighting for territory right now. You see there's a new Anthurium leaf, and this happens to be a white Anthurium. I'll stand up and show you guys the white flower. I like the white ones. And we've got some red tea tree in there. And of course, this one right here is a weed. And that's probably me being done with my weeding for the week. So yeah, as you can see, the Lunchable episode with the menthol, about that much left to go in the program here, was a snack that was better served for cats. Perhaps if you had dogs, they would be gone by now. Not really sure. Oh, right in here going down into that pot, that's an avocado that we've got. Down in the pot there. And that right there is dry wild taro. Did not plant that in there. It planted itself. So it's not a big deal. Not really breaking any rules. Most people don't know this. But the wild taro, dry stuff, you're not really supposed to just grab and move around. You're supposed to let it move around on its own. So it's considered, you're a little lucky to have some just show up for you. Looks like Pinky, after eating her pepperoni from the Lunchable, is going to have some of my dirt water. And I'm pretty sure this is an ice cream bean plant right here. Not too sure. I feel like it's getting a little too much heat. I know this one is. This one's starting to shrivel up from getting a little bit too much heat. We've got about this much longer left to go in the program. And if I just come over like this, you've got the cardboard palm, which is not native to Hawaii. Got 4 of them. They're pretty much always flowering here. Yeah, and then the weed tree. I don't even know what that thing's called. Just another quiet day over here on the side of the structure. View of the overcast that we're having here on Halloween, because of course today is Halloween. I'm kind of surprised to see people tuning into a random live vertical stream on a Halloween, but that's okay. It's not really a big deal. It's somewhere around 3:30 here right now in this part of the world. So we have the final decision on the crackers. The cats ate that mozzarella-like thing and the pepperoni, and they didn't want nothing really to do with the crackers. So Just like to thank everybody, even though they're gone, for tuning in to the Fire Slug Smoke Break Menthol episode. We got about that much left. Nobody stuck around to get a chance to hear me say, except for the one person that I make the best fake-ass music on the line. So if you're looking for some really funny oddball music videos to watch, I've got over 170 music videos up at this point, and we're up to 5,000 subscribers on this channel, and I am not monetized. Don't really have the watch time. I'm getting closer bit by bit, but even if I do get the watch time, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to monetize. Here at the Fire Slug Smoke Break, which we have about this much longer left to go in the program, we're not really feeling like being monetized. So we lost all the viewers. What I can see here, we managed to get a like. Oh, and I can read comments this time. Yeah, I understand that's not weed, but it's the weed tree. It throws little babies all over the place. Like, you might not be able to see in here. Those little tiny things growing right there are its babies. And so when you do your weeding, that's one of the main weeds is off of the weed tree. So I understand your comment there, Senor, that is not weed. That is most definitely not. But as you can see, one with all those dark purplish, scabbed up weird leaves. And it happens to be the preferred home of the fire ant colony here. So, no, yeah. So I'm not sure what your name is, sir, but you actually get the distinction of not being here and not being here anymore, and being the first person who I've ever responded live to in a ding-dang comment situation, because I finally figured out how to, well, I didn't figure out how, they finally put a flippity-dippity thing on there. So, thanks for joining in on the Fire Slug Menthol version of the Smoke Break here on the big island of Hawaii. And I was saying before, I'm up to about 5,000 subscribers, getting more every week. It's not too bad, it's not too fast, it's not too slow. And as a non-monetized channel, I feel like that 5,000 is pretty darn good for some guy living on the edge of the jungle. Now, I don't usually make the episodes this long for the smoke break. They usually are just one cigarette and do not include a Lunchable. But as I said at the beginning of the live stream here, I was a little curious about if they'd be any good. I rattled them around like a Christmas present. I had pretty low expectations for them, and the Lunchables there performed pretty much like I expected they would. Tasted like sugar, and the cats didn't even want the crackers from the package, which is predominantly where the sugar was coming from, off of that particular product. So I'd have to say in the future, for all of you people out there that had your EBT taken away, that these Lunchables are not a thing that you might decide to eat very often. They're not particularly yummy. Well, that's kind of the bottom line on those. So again, for me and the cats, we got about that much left to go. The Fire Slug Menthol Smoke Break, where we smoke a cigarette and just talk about stupid shit, unscripted. And now that I know how to flip the camera, I can go ahead and look at you guys once in a while, I guess, because this is not a faceless YouTube channel. If you ever watch any of the Fire Slug music videos on the KSLG radio playlist, you put it on shuffle and you run across my face a couple times. So I'm not trying to run one of those faceless YouTube channels. I'm not trying to hide in a studio, fake studio, with a fake wall behind me or anything. This is not green screen, it's real. And thanks for stopping by the Fire Slug Smoke Break. That's about all I can take of that menthol, because I'm not really a menthol smoker. And boy, this camera really has a hard time getting a focus on anything. Maybe let's try holding and press. No, hold and press doesn't work either. Huh. All right, thanks for stopping by.